Andy, what's happening, buddy? What's going on?
Not much, man. Just chilling. How you been?
It's Friday again, thank goodness. Again, I'm ready for it to be the weekend, and I'm sure it's been a long week for yourself. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
So you're all decked out. What's going on? You got your team going on? What's up?
Oh, just a little bit of Pittsburgh Steelers stuff going on. Their preseason games tonight against the Panthers, and black and yellow. It's already kicker colors, so
Dude,
why not?
I was thinking the same thing. Whenever I'm being actually dead serious, before I realized it was a Steelers thing, I was like, "Does he have a kicker jersey on, man?" Like,
yeah.
That's what's up. Nice. So we're doing like a Ask Us Anything tonight. You know, we're having a conversation. It's just gonna be like a laid back one, man. We were talking a minute ago about some sleeper cars and some other stuff. I got some speakers I'm gonna open that I got sent to me. There's some like cool SQ speakers that a very cool person from a cool company sent me that I purchased. You know, but it'd be a cool episode. I think it was like something laid back. We don't have a conversation topic this week, but we're getting some people in the chat now, and so we can get some questions. What you think about it?
Heck yeah, man. These Q&As are awesome. It really gets the people involved and know a little bit more about us. But yeah, man, those speaker pods are whatnot you got there. That's pretty cool, man. I can't wait to see that.
No,
25
these are actually,
in the house.
No, yeah, we got 25 hertz in there. No, these are actually 5 1/4 speakers I'm going to put in my Q-Logic Q-Forms enclosures in my pods that are already in the Excursion. But no, yeah, this is just a display that they sent me like as a thank you. My pod's already in the truck. Yeah, this like made my freaking day. Yeah, so like it's just a display. So I'm gonna like obviously hang it in the garage in the shop, something like that. When I do the amp display, it's freaking awesome. We got 25 hertz in the channel already. We got El Fuego. What's happening?
Yeah, we got
boys?
some questions already.
Yeah, how did we two meet? I think I hit you up for an interview, wasn't it, or what? That was it.
Yeah, I stumbled across your post on I Just Want to Bang Harder that you were going live, and I caught it about halfway in, and I just started commenting. Because you guys were asking about quick kicker questions, and I'm sitting there, and you're like, "Oh, you got to bring us on." So it's just kind of been that ever since, man. Came on one time and didn't want to leave, so
yeah,
it's fun to do.
It was like the lost puppy, you know, for Rolling Thunder. You know, like I think it was like I said, like episode 3 or something like that was your episode interview, and then I was like, "Open invite, bro. You know, come back anytime." And look at you now. We're on episode 13. Mom, we made it.
Time flies, man. What's up, Vega? Hey, I didn't see Vega go live last night. What's going on with that? I'm like, did I miss another live stream last night? Did I sleep in again? What's
Dude,
going
I'm
on here?
Being dead serious. Speaking of sleeping in, on the kicker live stream, I shit you not. I literally got home. I'm like, I'm going to take a sweet 20-minute power nap on the couch before the kicker live stream. It's going to be great. Then I woke up. It was like 10:30 p.m. And I was like, oh, go rewatch that one tomorrow now, you know?
Yeah. You didn't miss too much. Sometimes, you know, it's very informational, and I'm like, oh, come on, I just want to hear about the Solo X because everyone else wants to know too, man. Come on.
Casey might be making it late on this one. He took out Caitlin for a nice fancy dinner that she deserves. So, like, he'll probably make it in later. If not, it'll be okay.
Heck yeah. I was going to say something. I totally forgot. Oh, Nadine is at audio control, so we pushed the stream. Ah, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah, I saw the video. The second video that came out with today was I thought was great, where they were sitting at the table. But I don't know if you watched that or not.
No, I haven't seen Dean's videos recently. I need to. You know how YouTube is. You know, if you don't watch your stuff all the time, it gets lost in the shuffle, and you got to go through your subscriptions and all kinds of stuff. The algorithm, it's different.
I don't know, man. I follow 5-star on everything. It's like every time, if you're on their Instagram, bro, it's like every time I turn around, you know, 5-star car stereo is going live. I don't get to catch all the YouTube ones because a lot of times I'm at work, but I like they do a combination. Is this too loud right here or with this stuff or no?
No, you're good. You're good.
Come on, we're gonna open these speakers up in here. I've got some nice SQ speakers from the 90s here. I'm gonna go with my kick panels of the Excursion.
Oh,
all right, Vega, have a good night, buddy. Good to see you, dude.
All right,
Deviant, good to see you, bro. What's up, man? So I guess 14. Yeah, we're in 14 volt. Yeah, 14.4 volt champion, boys. Somebody has any questions? They want to start kicking these things off and we go and fire them down. What you been up to this week, though, Andy?
Me working, man. It's been crazy, but it's good. You know, we needed the work. Haven't really been able to get to too many projects. Last night, 3:30 a.m., man, I picked up some free shelf speakers, but they're not any shelf speakers. These are the ones where, I forget what they're called. They got a tube on the top, okay? But that's not the cool part. They're fourth orders. They're literally a sealed section, and then there's a port that goes on the top and shoots out like an air port with a 2 or 2.5 inch air port on it. I didn't post anything yet. I might test them and, you know, show them around to everybody. They're pretty cool. My buddy had them. They're like from like the early 2000s, late 90s. I wish they would light up. They got plexi on the front and everything. It's really cool. But cool. Otherwise, yeah.
I want to go into stuff. This one. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good. I did it. Scott.
He wants to know about lightning audio, and that happens to be like one of the things that I actually halfway know about. You know, my dad was a Rockford Fosgate rep, and then worked for an audio rep firm where they sold a bunch of products, stuff like that, and the wholesalers. And so I got really immersed in the Rockford stuff. Well, my dad was like 96 to 06. So the cool thing on that was I got to see like a lot of like the late 90s amps, and then go to like the new earlier 2000 stuff. And that's when it got into like the 06, the T gray amps that I like freaking lusted and yearn after. Then collect the power amps. Lightning audio though, and I'll look at Roscoe in the background. What are you doing, boy? But any rate, the Lightning Audio it's a sub brand under Rockford Fosgate they purchased, and they were running it out of Temple, Arizona. Well, it was actually like a amplifier facility was overseas in China when our Rockford stuff was still in the U.S. at that time, so it was kind of a price point, but it was still really good electronic boards. Well, for the most part, there's some early on stuff, there's some other stuff, but I mean, after like year one, Lightning Audio was a TC Sounds rebrand, which is from overseas. And they're actually pretty revolutionary about the drop-in recone kit. So actually, when you would buy those drivers, when you got into like the big Storm series subwoofers, it would actually come as you can choose a motor, a ferrite motor, or a neodymium, and you add different coil options. And the coil, you could be like, you actually had quad coil subwoofers you can buy in the early 2000s, and but it was pretty cool. And so when you buy that, you buy the motor, and then the basket would come so you get a basket on top with it, and then your motor, and if you buy them separately. So like if you blow one at the show, all you do is just bolt a new basket with a drop-in kit on it, and you just keep on pacing. But that was before awesome. People were actually gutting them, you know what I mean?
Right, and that's probably why you kind of went with that with the Power Hawks, definitely, because you already had that experience at a young age, huh?
Yeah, for sure, 1,000%, Jacob. It's TC Sounds rebrand. For instance, like look up a TC Sounds 3 horsepower motor is a Lightning Audio Storm X series subwoofer, and it was I didn't say who owned it or anything like that, but yeah, it was for sure the Strike and Storm series were TC Sounds, undoubtedly. After the first generation, I specified that. But yeah, we got that. What else is the next question? Boom, 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 boom. The Lost Boys or Training Day? Oh, the Last Boy Scout or Training Day? I haven't seen the Last Boy Scout.
I haven't seen either. Don't judge me. Sorry, I'm catching up
on
my
good.
Netflix stuff.
The Training Day is like a Denzel Washington movie. It's a good movie.
D4L, Andy keeps trying to get 14.4 talk on the show. For sure, man. I want you guys to come on. I need to see your faces. You see mine all the time. Come on. That's awesome. And he sent his resume. Shayla's a better fit. Heck yeah, dude. So what have you been up to, man?
Work's all I know, man. It's all I know.
I've been seeing you selling those Snap-on toolboxes.
Bro, I've been lucky on the boxes here lately. Been very lucky on the boxes. But I don't buy them to take and to keep them. So it's really right. Just on that kind of stuff is making sure that I'm being mindful of not taking and talking to all the customers or bringing up big ticket items. The more you bring up big ticket items, the more you'll sell big ticket items.
Absolutely. I know. I need a nice toolbox.
I'll sell you one, Andy. Just $50 a week till you die. Just put your card on file.
That's it, man.
On Fridays.
Sign here.
Exactly. Till you die.
That's it.
Nah,
what's up, really Todd Wolf? Todd Wolf, that's my dude, man. He's heavy kicker guy too. I met him in the lane. He was doing a 134 with 2 kicker 12s on a CX 1800, and here he was just burping at the wrong frequency. I'm like, what are you peaking at? He's like 34 hertz. I'm like, no way. Burped him at like 43 or 44 hertz. He wound up doing like a 39, you know what I mean? But it was in the trunk, prefab.
I mean, that's still good, dude. That's still dude.
Right.
I mean, like all reality, like around 140 dB in a Crown Vic. If you don't have any kind of bracing, you pop the windshield at 140.
Right.
So I mean, like.
That's a good topic too, where people are like, "Oh, well, my windshield's flexing, my mirror fell off, and this and that."
Yeah, you're like, well, dude, it doesn't take. And that's one thing that was funny looking back at my stuff. Somebody asked for about the Power Hog stuff. The amps are en route now. Like we're hoping before September, late September, early October.
Yeah.
So they'd be hit. Snappy dude got me. Could have bought a Mercedes. Could have bought. You could. I mean, but you got a nice ass toolbox though. So I mean, like the Mercedes don't make you money, and it gets worn out. You can't call them and be like, hey, asshole, my Mercedes is worn out. They'll be like, that sucks.
I just throw my tools in the garage, and it's a mess, but it's like, I know where it's at most of the time. It's terrible.
I'm definitely going to have to say Sour Patch Kids.
Swedish Fish, man. Oh, I'm sorry. We're opposites there. I like Sour Patch, though, but Swedish Fish?
That's fine. I'm good on that. We've got that. 20. I'm going to choose Gremlins on that one.
Garbage Pail Kids. I never seen those. Gremlins gonna have to go with those.
Dude, check out these. There. You got some Vifas.
Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah, from the '90s, from Jason Owens. I'm gonna put these in my kick panels in the Excursion.
That's awesome.
Yeah, freaking wicked. I'm gonna put the grills on.
How are the surrounds? They're pretty intact.
They're perfect, bro. They're perfect. Yeah, they're rubber, so I mean they're not foam.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Yeah, dude, they're like brand new. Yeah, these things are sweet. I can't wait to hear these things, and they're like super low profile. Would you just look at it? That's what this guy. Yeah, Devin just said in there. Y'all follow any other car audio YouTubers? Yeah, I follow a bunch of them, guys. I knew Andy. I mean, I was following Andy before I even hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure. I seen you liking my stuff. I'm like,
yeah, I'm slid in his DMs, and that's all it took. Yeah. I was like, but I follow a lot of people. I've been following SMD for like a decade now. I mean, like over a decade. I've been following EXO over a decade now. I did my first Big 3 watching, when I was doing my first Big 3 was EXO's first Big 3 video where he's like doing hammer crits, stuff like that. I'm literally in my car under the engine bay, and I had like my crappy laptop at the time. It had like an hour life battery. I'm outside playing the EXO video, like step by step, doing the thing. So I mean, like I've been following these guys for a long time. Derek Wilson, though, got him in like 2016, 2017. But I don't know. A lot of those guys, Parker. I like Parker a lot. I think he's got a lot of energetic stuff going on with him.
I started watching Parker when he had like 10K subscribers.
Yeah.
I'm like, Kayla, look at this guy. I got to help him a little bit here and there, but he had the right mojo and the energy with everything for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I like his stuff. It's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only thing I ever criticized him on was judging one 12 to another 12 in a prefab box, because it's hard to judge a speaker in one enclosure. Especially when you have all different types of drivers, different power. Every driver's built in a specific way for specific results. And then obviously different enclosures can veer that one way or the other. But other than that, that's why I never did it. Because I'm like, man, unless there's a 0 and a 1 where I can show which one's better, it's really hard to say this sub's better than this one. But heck yeah, it still shows you, what it can do.
A lot of people... And that's what we get into a lot of people don't realize that, again, like anything else, there's a trade-off in everything. So I mean, there's going to be a frequency you're going to change. There's going to be a power demand you're going to have. You're going to have to demand. You're going to have an electrical. We've been over before on that stuff, but yeah, everything's a trade-off. Do you want to take and be a minimalist on your electrical system and fill in that frequency void that your doors aren't doing, or do you want to do hair tricks and have your hair flying around? There's a difference in that. I mean. Again, like I like, it's been said a whole lot here lately, like the people that buy these, especially the MD8Ks, MD5Ks, or I'm not trying to pick on Terrams. Well, so it comes that they're seeing the budget in the watt number themselves, and just like Drew Jones said, but they're not looking at the extra, $1,000 to $1,500 that it's going to take and support that amplifier that it actually needs out of the box. Not, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a big difference in it.
That is a scary thing, and I didn't really think about that. It's like, wow, it is at a lower price point, so you're getting your money's worth in power, but then you're gearing it to a different audience that can afford it, and they're like, wow, I can get 8,000 watt amp for $600.
You're like, hold on now, cowboy.
Yeah.
That's the reason I love that. I mean, that's actually, if people haven't watched it yet, check out Andy's video. You did that great one. Like, does it take? I mean, do you all need this power? That's a good, realistic thing to show you that, like, what if you don't have the electrical to do it, you're not getting that power out of the amplifier. You're just hurting yourself, and you're hurting your car, and you're hurting the stuff you spend your hard-earned money on. So like if you haven't checked out Amy's video on that one, it's pretty legit. I pointed in the wrong direction.
Thanks,
Touching base on it real quick. I'm sorry, old school. Yeah, I love old school stuff. Melissa, yes, there's a Power Hog ladies show. I want to say like October 11th, something like that. I can get you the info on it. Well, it's not Power Hog. It's at the Power Hog headquarters, but we're hosting that event. I don't have any bearded dragons. I've got old Roscoe. He's the good boy. He's not gonna look at it right now. But how many pets do you have, Andy? I think you got fish too, don't you?
Yeah, I got a lot of fish. Can't even count them. 3 turtles, 2 red ear sliders, 1 snapper, a garter snake, and a cat, and a couple kids.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I'm full.
I have a dog. He's pretty good boy.
I had 1 dog, and man, she was awesome, and she passed away, and I don't think I'll get another one. And I didn't think I was gonna get another cat either. I had a cat named Tabby. I had since I was a kid. She passed away, and then I literally find this cat literally where I was having my car shows. I was mowing the grass, trying to make more space. This cat comes out of nowhere, man. Picked him up, took him home. I was out in the middle of nowhere. Like I had 173 acres of, grass field for the shows, and he was out in the middle of nowhere. So I took him home.
It's meant to be. You're like, awesome. I'm your papa now.
Yep.
Yeah, Casey just got a cat too that his girlfriend found somewhere or something like that. And it's actually a pretty cool cat. It thinks it's a dog.
Yeah. Mine thinks it's a human. It's terrible.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait to hear these people. I can't believe these people from the '90s are still this stiff. But
no sag.
There's no sag on them at all. That's what I was looking at. Good. Yeah, and again, like with the rubber surrounds, they held up great. I was gonna use my ADS 320 IS ones, and I went to install them, and literally one of my mid-range ones, and it's like a $600-something set of components in the early '90s. Jesus. And the spider came unglued from the basket when I was installing it. Just came and just popped off. Oh. So like the whole assembly came off. Now I can take I need to like very carefully unglue. I mean like trim this around all the way down like a razor. Then because I can just get the dust. If I can get the dust cap off, I can shim it and re-glue that spider down. It's gonna be fine. But I just don't want to commit the labor to it. And I reached out to Jason. He sent me these. I don't even keep going back on those. But
that's a lot of work. I mean, instead of using the shims, what I do with surrounds, when I re-surround something, I use a vape battery, 18650, and I hook it up, either pulling it down or pushing it up, whichever way I want, so it aligns the coil.
I never thought about that.
It works.
You're a smart man, Andy. I don't care what they say, dude. I don't care. I mean, like if you gotta, it'll work. If you can just tack it real quick with CA while it's pulled down, bro, you're good on the glue on the rest of it once you put it on.
Yep. Yeah, because it keeps it straight because of the electricity.
Awesome. Somebody asked me if I was going on Kicker Tuesday or somewhere else over there when the chat just skyrocketed somewhere. I have never been asked to be on the Kicker channel, but there we go.
They'll bring you on eventually. I see them bring you up.
Hear me out. Hear me out, guys. Kicker, just slide in those DMs. Bill, you know what's up, buddy. Just hit me up, bro. I'll be on. I'm cheesing now. Look at it. But no,
it's awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome what they're doing. It's cool.
Dude, Kicker's been they've been so, especially Bill, man, and like dude, and I don't know if I talked about it before. Like I had a random encounter in the wild with John Myers. Have you heard about this yet or no? I mean,
a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm sitting here. There's like a hot rod garage that's next to Casey's shop. We're right next door to it. He does a car shop and they do interior crush customs. I'm hanging out with Casey one day after work, right? And I was like early. I mean, I just had my Power Hog doors in, and I had the 4-channel under the seat, and I had a Lightning Audio Strike VC210 in a prefab box put inside my wall off 2 channels of the so it was a prefab box inside of my wall enclosure on 2 channels. It was like one note wonder, but it would like you were like damn. But
have you ever seen Derek's build from Sundown? Man, that's what that pretty much is.
But
box just baffled.
So I just done like the enclosure. I just picked the truck up like the day before of having the enclosure finished, and dude, John Myers walks in the door looking for the like lead interior guy. And he's in the full, head to toe Kicker. I'm like, "What's up, man? I recognize you from Kicker or whatever." And he pulls out that as seen on TV thing, and
I can't.
Yeah, and I shot the breeze with him for like 30-45 minutes, and I was like, "Hey, man, I didn't even tell him anything about doing our own thing at the time or anything until I talked to him for a while. I was like, "Hey, I'm doing a wall right now. I have the doors done. Do you want to get a demo? And he's like, yeah, sure, come on. I literally open the door, and like John like fully climbs in the backseat of the truck. He's like sticking his head in the box and all that stuff. And I'm like, this is freaking sweet. I gave him a demo of the police, and just freaking, it was a great experience.
Awesome.
After that, I was like, I don't need Rockford no mo. I'm gonna get some kicker shit. You know what I mean?
Want some kicker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't want it no mo.
I can't. That's awesome. Only does positive trolling. I bet.
The chat just went shot way up on me, so I have to guess I was behind because I had one.
Yeah, you have to stay on it. It's tough, man.
Yeah.
Especially we got probably more people on here.
Yeah, it's nice. We're getting some. I like the organic growth.
Heck
Andy,
yeah.
would you? There we go.
Test
Somebody send him one.
Yeah.
Buy one 25 hertz. Send it to him.
Got it. Riot Boss Marine White Amps. I'm trying to think. What is it? It's probably around the same as the 1100 Riot, or
I mean,
sure on that. Yeah.
If you could find a gut shot, I mean, it'd probably be easy to tell.
I got a Boss 1100 coming. It's literally the same thing as the CH150 that I tested at 200 watts of Fury amp. It's got a 30 amp fuse, so I'm thinking around the same numbers as the Boss AR 1500.
I don't remember how I got my nickname of Scoot. But you can feel free to enlighten me 25 hertz. I've been called Scoot and Scott and Scooter and Scotty and all that stuff my whole life. It's part of the territory. Scotty does it. When the Euro Trip or whatever came out, I heard Scotty didn't know for like a decade. Okay? Jesus Christ. Everyone's sideways joke.
Rubbed it in just a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I know. I was like, ha, you're being original today, aren't you? I haven't heard that joke before.
El Fuego! Kicker for the win. 3-time unmasked grand prize winner. Still have my kicker.
Rigged, bro.
It's always rigged. That's
Yeah,
why El
dude.
Fuego wins, man.
Yeah.
I see them throwing up his comments and then he's winning everything. It's bullcrap.
Yeah. Dude, I want some gold letter subs. And you know, they gave the wink on the anniversary ones, but with the way that everything is right now, I don't think anniversary gold letter subs are too high on the totem pole if I had to guess.
Right. I mean, that's not until 2023 anyway, so it's doable. You know, they're working on multiple things at once.
Yeah.
Wink. So I'm sure if they're gonna work on something like that, they're probably doing it right now.
I would love to have
Like you
some
said.
gold letters. Yeah.
I almost picked up a pair for $60, 2 12s, but they were a little faded on the dust cap, and they weren't in the best shape, but they were decent. And I was like, hey, can I come and pick these up? And dude was like, I got someone else trying to buy them, and I'm like,
Don't you like?
I'm
Do you
okay.
know who you're talking to right now?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I am living loud with Andy. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I pulled that card, bro. I swear to God. Okay, Andy. I swear to God, all my life, God strike me down. You know that 2 kicker, the one's my Civic right now, or whatever.
Yeah.
And like the guy, I'm shitting you not. I swear to God, I'm hitting this guy up, and I'm like, dude, I'm on my way, but I'm like 45 minutes away. Like, he's like, dude, I got a guy who wants to come right now. He says like 20 minutes. I'm like, bro, I'm on a podcast. We talk about old car audio. Like, my buddy's with Kicker, and this is gonna be awesome. He'll love it. And
Heck
then and then he's like, okay, cool. I'll see you in a minute.
That's awesome. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Dude,
sometimes.
I wasn't. You saw the thing looks brand freaking new, man.
Right.
I don't want to mess up on that. Like, how often am I gonna ever get to buy a 20-year-old preloaded kicker enclosure that looks brand spanking new? Like, they said they never used it, bro, and I can almost believe it.
Right, everything was matching the box, the subs. There was no
There's
damage.
not a single piece of the carpet that's messed up. It ain't covered in hair or scuffed anywhere. Like, the whole thing upside down. Even like like on you'll see some nice ones, but all the times you'll have like the back corners of the box would just be garbage where they've been slid and all that stuff. Perfect.
Screws from the amp, you know, the usual.
Bobby B, what's up, buddy?
Bobby B. Let's see. Who is your favorite person ever to give a demo to? I mean, that's pretty easy just because I gave Steve Irby, the owner of Kicker, a demo. I was cheesing from here to here, man. It was bad. And halfway through, he was like, wow, that plays low. And I was like, really? And this was my old box, too, the first Cookie Monster. And, but yeah, man, if you can get the owner of the company that you're repping to like and enjoy your system, and not just to say, oh, I like it because it's my stuff, and actually be like, wow, that's actually more than I anticipated, is like the coolest thing ever. Felt like a little schoolgirl, you know, all excited.
Yeah. I hear
But
you.
I've given a lot of cool people demos. The only one I haven't gave a demo, and I want to give a demo so bad, is EXO. And I want him to do a little thing, with his. He got long hair, Come on.
Do you want EXO?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hung out with. I didn't get on video. We gave him a demo at the Excess Power. He got on video with Casey's and a bunch of other people's thing. He was super awesome. Like, and I was like, that's man. I was like, man.
He's one of the most chillest yet super energetic people. He's awesome.
1 second.
Let's see. Is Power Hog planning on getting into 18s?
I'm by an impression they'll be doing that in spring.
Heck yeah. I think the 18 would be cool with that Neo one, the H3 with the 4-inch motor. Or that what isn't it a bigger motor in that?
It's a 5-inch coil, yeah.
5, yeah, that's right. 5-inch coil, same thing. You know the thing.
It's awesome. They're pretty insane, man. They take a lot of power all day. I'm loading my Hog 2s right now, man.
Jeez. Yeah, I know you stepped down to get a little bit more efficient and
I lost like a dB and a half going down a whole 7,500, but I gained so much efficiency. Anybody that's seen my truck knows, like, I literally played that when I went to my last show here in Georgia, and like there's people like you see in the comments that people are like, I literally played that thing the whole freaking day. I pulled in there when I got there, and I literally played a full volume until they literally, hey, the show's over, cut it off.
See, and a lot of people can't do that because they're pushing their equipment, everything to the max, and that's the coolest thing where you can just turn it up, sit back, demo, and if you're loud enough to throw some hair up, people will enjoy that, and you don't have to worry.
We got Cigar Joe in the house.
Yo, what's up,
Good friend of mine, buddy up the road. He's in Florida right now. He's not be playing on his phone, and he's be enjoying Florida on his vacation right now. We've got little kettle chips or jalapeno. I'm a sissy, and I get acid reflux really bad, so I'm gonna say regular kettle chips.
Yeah,
I can look at a tomato the wrong way, and I get acid reflux.
I love spicy stuff for the taste, but not to just eat over. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like super spicy stuff on my tacos, but the taste of it I like, but I just can't eat it. If I'm hungry,
I abuse myself with the tacos, man, because like I have like quite a few legit taco spots. Being in downtown Marietta, I take and get multiple like legit like taquitos or whatever the taco spots.
Yeah.
And I'll go in there and just salsa down on it and everything. But I mean, like an hour later, I'm like, oh my god. But I'd rather do that than eating like tomatoes and stuff and just get heartburn real bad. I don't know, jalapenos. Anyway, we got that before going about spicy food too much. We're like, oh, we're old. Yeah, we're talking about our heartburn.
I take 2 Tums every night before I go to bed. Man, it's bad.
It's bad. Hell yeah, David.
Middle 15s.
It's supposed to be 25 millimeter. If you're talking about the Hawk 2, I love it, man. I have 6 of them. I have 6 on one 7500. It's been great, and they just get lighter as they get broken in.
Heck yeah.
I don't know about the JL and PPI agreement. I don't know anything about it, man. I've got my buddy, my customer, Rob Rowan. I'm gonna call him out right now for the 2nd time on Rolling Thunder. He says he has a tote bin full of PPI art amps he's gonna give me for the last 3 years, and he ain't delivered them yet. Okay, I want my PPI art amps, Rob. If you consider me a friend, you're gonna bring those things to me. I need them. I will not sell them. I need them.
That's awesome.
What are you talking about, by the way, Jacob? What's going on? I don't. I guess they'll message it to me if not.
JL and.
Yeah, I didn't know they had an agreement on that. But I really quit following Precision Power for like 2010, 2012, something like that. But I mean, it might be something that's part of that already that have been an agreement. I don't know.
Jeez. I try watching the JL podcast that they do every Thursday. It's too techie even for me. It's like real. I mean, obviously they, favor sound quality. They make some of the best drivers in that field.
25 hertz.
Like,
yeah.
Go ahead.
It's
too techie for me.
Yeah. But I can't do it 25 hertz, bro. I'm a businessman, and I have multiple people I have to see a week. I look like a white supremacist with a shaved head. Okay, I have tattoos all over. It's kind of funny that it brings it up too. Like, I have tattoos all over and stuff, and I didn't ever think about it until I was leaving the Hog headquarters, and I stopped and got gas. And I'm on the team Royal Hitters, right? So like I have it on my big bag last night excursion. I'm getting gas, and there's like this group of guys walks by, and they're bikers, dude. And they're like, "Is this your biker gang, dude?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about, man?" And then, and I'm like, "No, it's my car club, bro. What's up? I got a system. You like bass, bro?" But no, And then I was going back to where I was like, guys, I can't. These guys are like fucking with me if I was it's my gang or whatever. And I'm like, do I look like a biker? They're like, oh yeah, you kind of could, bro. I didn't think about that. But
you still had the beard, right? But
I had the big old beard, yeah, and shaved
head.
Yeah.
Like
if someone doesn't know me, being a goofy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it, Deviant. I mean, probably because you're a bearded dragon, but I mean, I don't know.
Spits fire.
Enjoy dinner, Joe. I'm glad you're out there having a good time, man. He's got a view. Dude's right down the beach. He needs to be soaking it up right now.
Thanks for supporting.
I had redback boots on, which are like shop slip-on boots. So I could see what's in my content. So I'm sorry, man. I was born the white trash that way. I can't help I was made that way. Try to be cool to everybody.
Yeah, what's the competition that we're shaving our heads for anyway? Because if it's SPL, he wins. Now, if it's below 15 hertz, I might have a chance,
Yeah, I see. That's why I love everyone's. Yeah, I see now 25 or 6 minutes wrong. But and I thank you, Deviant. That's good. They're all different builds, and we were sitting down the other day. It was Cigar Joe, me, and Casey, and we went out to dinner one day, and we just ended up parking somewhere, and we just demoed each other's things, and it was just amazing because, there are some decibel differences, but they're all completely different sounding builds. Each one you get into, and there's something you can enjoy separately and among them. Joe's sounds insane because he's got 20 crescendo speakers from his front and back doors, and that's 8 15s. And he can add just full range doors, even then he can just go to wind. Dude, Casey's thing, plays 20 hertz and below and just slinging you around in it. And then, but I mean, mine, you put 5 people in it, that's good.
Heck yeah.
See, they're all
got
different.
best of everything there.
Oh, I didn't even click on Bobby's. We got that.
Scoot.
Now, what was Bobby saying? Sorry. Me too, when I had red hair, was reverse mohawking it. Yeah, I mean, after I turned 25, my hairline went on full retreat, dog. So I mean, I can't. Was one day my hair's not falling out, but that hairline went back, bro. They actually the lighting doesn't really good at showing it, but I take it. My hair's not really red. Only my beard really is, but I'll take it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm not losing any hair yet, but I got a couple grays here and there, and Kayla's sure to pick them out. She's like, hey, going great.
You're like, oh, you watch your mouth, lady.
Yeah, it's like I'm 31. Look at the face. Come on, it's not that bad, Shoot, I'm gonna get old. My sister, she turned gray quick too, but
really?
She looks like she's 43, 44, and she looks like she's my age. It's scary.
Yeah. It is what it is. I've had a couple. Yeah. I haven't really found any gray hair on the top of my head yet, though. But in my beard, I've had a couple pop out.
Oh, of course, you got the little peach fuzz. It just never went away.
Bro, yeah, I'm sorry. Joe I didn't realize he was still in the chat because I thought he was out of dinner. But yeah, he's got 36 door speakers. Yeah. Could you imagine it? He has a dual bass. This man has a dual bass knob for his front and back doors. Okay. Jesus. And then 4 auxiliary tweeters in the bay pillars. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
Wow.
I went through 3 windshields in a week. Okay, the first one was cool. After that, whew. I had AOL back in the day. You got mail. Dude, I was in middle school when AOL chat rooms popped off and we go talk,
Blue Shoes Rock 69, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
I remember we arranged going and seeing the movie The Longest Yard, the Adam Sandler remake one, through a chat room in AOL and met all of our friends at the movie theater. So that's one of my last AOL experiences.
I still got all them CDs, 7 hours.
Yeah. I have a Windows 98 gaming rig, and I keep a AOL CD with it from that period.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. Poor Bobby B, man. Jeez. First, the speakers are getting destroyed, and he's going bald. Yeah, Bobby, we love you, man. Yeah. He's a heavy Kicker supporter, man.
I see him on everything.
Before I even find out that Kicker went live on my Facebook, or YouTube, how they do about a couple hours early.
Yeah.
He's always there, first one commenting on mine and their channel. It's crazy.
I saw he got me the other day. On popping it first. He beat me to it. I swear to God. I was gonna be that butthead, and I was gonna post the invite somebody link from Kicker for their giveaway thing. I
Yeah.
shit you not. I was like typing the link out. Hey guys, check out this link. You know, if you've got somebody, you get whatever in the Kicker Club, and it was like, boom, Bobby posted it as soon as I was typing it out. I was like,
Oh, he's on that.
I can't double post. I wasn't gonna double post the guy. I wasn't gonna do it to you, Bobby, but
Yeah.
it's kind of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, someone's got to do it, man. You need those loyal supporters out there because, you know, Bill can't do everything.
yeah. Using Gorilla Glue to folding chairs. Wait, is using Gorilla Glue to glue folding chairs in a makeshift cafeteria funny or not? Because I did that.
I can't.
Interesting. I don't know what to tell you on that one. It sounds like you had a great time.
Yeah, someone's going to be upset. Just maybe. Andy 31, yep. I had my first car audiences. Jeez. El Fuego! I didn't know you were that old, man. You're like my
Damn.
buddy Soda's age, like 54. Gotta be something up there. That's awesome, though.
I'm just a boy. I'm only 29.
I know
You know, wee lad.
29, got your own car audio company and everything, man. That's awesome.
I got some stuff in the pan too, bro. But I can't win a mask either, buddy. I can't. But I still support the shit out of it, and I'm just gonna click the things on the giveaways every time for them.
Heck yeah, man.
The
I know those
Fuego
unmasked shirts are pretty cool.
I want one of those unmasked shirts. Yeah, I'm gonna, dude. I'm gonna scumbag them and give me one if the kicker thing happens at the meet thing. I swear, I'm gonna make them.
Come on.
While we're here, cough it up.
Yeah.
So what I want to do actually is, Andy, which I've been a scumbag, I haven't sent you those yet. Is I want to take in those kicker amps I'm going to send you. I'm talking about. So I want to bring those to the OSS meet. Because, you know, one's good and one's not, obviously. I'm not afraid to say that because they're the same amps anyway. So I want to bring them to the OSS meet. I want to have one signed by OSS people and one signed by kicker people, and then leave the damaged one there to get repaired, but do an RMA. I would feed them from there.
That's a good idea.
They told me they could fix it, so it's like, well, why would I pay shipping if I'm going to drive there?
Yeah, if you're going there anyway, you might as well wait and just, here you go. That's awesome. I know I've been waiting to go to Kicker, but my mom, with her having heart surgery, which is coming up Monday, pray for her, man, whoever you believe. So I've been kind of waiting on that to make sure that nothing's happening and I'm gone, or, you know, whatever the situation is. And so hopefully that goes good and everything. And I'm going to see if I can come down there for the old school SPL challenge meet and hang out with you guys. And I might stay a couple extra days.
I'm not going to drive the Civic out there. I'm going to make sure I see Q-Logic, Q-Forms, and Kicker. Melissa, that's because you're a nice lady and you have good taste. And you're going to let me come off the Kickers and your Rockford amps one day. You're just going to go through your collection. Rob, this is an old rig, bro. It looks cool still, and I got the 3-way monitors, but it's a i7 7700K Z270E and an RX 580, and I had two in Crossfire, but I mean, like, nothing supports Crossfire anymore, so I sold one, and now it's just my rig. But it's still, for all the graphic design stuff and everything I do, and the gaming that I do, it's fine. But,
sounds like Japanese to me.
Yeah.
All I heard was Crossfire. Is that the same brand?
Yeah. You know, if I'm not gonna, I'll let Andy speak for himself on this, but you know, there's a whole episode of Rolling Thunder on this that's dedicated to Andy and how we got into car audio. I think it's episode 3. But I'll let you touch base on that one if you want to.
At what age? System for a car. Shoot, I was 15 technically. I didn't even have my permit, and I had a subwoofer just sitting on the top rear deck of my Ford Escort. Now, I had it hooked up to just the 6x9s, and it rattled. It sounded like crap. So I wound up getting a box and an amp, and that's whenever I turned 16, had my permit, and had a system. That was the Lightning Audio. 10 on the...
you had the Bolt sub, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Those are great.
I wish I still had that, man.
Dude, those are actually great, bro. My buddy's mom, we put 2 of the Bolt 12s in like a ported box in her Chrysler 300, and that thing slapped, dude. I'm not gonna lie. And it was on a directed amplifier. Wow. It was like the Crutchfield house brand.
Heck yeah, they're efficient. You know what I mean?
They're
nice
good
drivers. Yeah.
Heck yeah. So I respect you a little more now, El Fuego. I couldn't, you know, I'll be straight up with you, El Fuego. I always took and
it's awesome.
That is good. Actually, nice. But I couldn't ever tell if El Fuego was either a seasoned gentleman or a young guy talking smack. You never know with this guy.
Right.
Wow, we got some
RVH, what are you doing watching us? You're down in Stillwater right now, buddy. You gotta be like, bumping elbows with Irby, saying, "Hey, I need some more amplifiers."
Dude, maybe we get big enough one day. I would be tickled snotless to interview Steve Irby, dude. Like, I mean, that would just be insane. And not even if it's all just to talk to the guy. I feel like that if I could have like 15 minutes to sit down and just pick his brain on stuff for a minute, that would be like make my life.
That would be monumental for me, man. He likes all my stuff, but still, I got to get the heebie-jeebies. Like, oh no,
dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's kind of funny. So I'll go ahead and share this one. So I made that kicker meme, right? The one of the King of the Hill one of the bed or whatever the thing. You know what I'm saying?
With the system.
Yeah. So it did pretty good on the kicker thing. Well, Drew redid that with his stuff on it and posted it. It went, exploded, right? I was kind of like,
I thought you was first. I can't.
It's fine. No, it's fine completely. No, I was like, man, he got me on that one because he just kind of does done differently. But the next morning, Steve Irby liked it, and I was like, it's fine.
They made.
It's all good. It's like not too heckin' bad, bucko.
Yep. Sometimes it's only that one like it makes a difference. You can have hundreds of likes, man.
That's I was where they're coming from. If Steve Irby approves of my hand kill kicker meme, that's good enough for me, buddy.
Damn straight.
Let's see.
How's the chat been? I haven't taken a look.
We're popping. Yeah, dude. I saw they did like the whole little comment, like the thing on how they made Beardy the shirt and all that stuff. And Lady had it made and all that stuff. It was wicked cool.
Heck yeah. D4L, man. I had to track him down for Jeremy Wynn, man. I did some detective work to find you and get a estimate on the size of your Beardy so they can make that shirt for you, man. That's why I started hitting you up, and we've been friends ever since now, man. It's awesome.
Ulterior motives, Andy. I knew it.
I knew it. I was like, you know what? I can find out.
I'll find out. Detective Andy is on the case. I'm going to find out what the size of his bearded dragon is.
Yep. That's cool they did that, man.
It's very cool. Dude, they're awesome people. I like about kickers because you can tell it's just not face value stuff like this. Something they genuinely care. And when I was a Rockford fanboy, it didn't matter how many tens of thousands of Rockford amps I bought. I never got a shout out. I like nothing. And dude, I didn't even before they were friends and stuff like that. These are like awesome, fine, sweet, awesome, dude. And I'm like, that's sweet, bro.
Heck yeah.
I like seeing the old school folks doing it.
Ice cream.
Birthday cake, ice cream, or cookies and cream. I'd take cookies and cream better. I've never been a big fan of birthday cake ice cream or actually like the frozen birthday cake. Neither one really did it for me.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm not a big cookies and cream guy, but I like
it. Yeah.
Yeah, birthday cake. I love birthday cake, like the cake, like the flavor of birthday cake stuff they have for the birthday cakes, like the actual cake and whatever. Kayla's the baker. She makes all kind of stuff. She made me a kicker cake like 2 years ago. It was awesome, man. It literally looked like a Solo X.
Dude, I think there's a picture of it online. Is there? I think there is.
Heck yeah.
But I'm just basic AF. I like a plain butter cake. I like plain cake donuts, Yeah. Just like a plain chocolate and chip boy, and I'm happy. Even a chocolate chip cookie cake, and I'm like the bed.
Oh,
Deviant, thank you, sir. I think this is a really good one so far. I love that we're having some chat and getting engaging with it, and the Drew Jones one was really good too. We had a really good conversation on that one.
Heck yeah, man. I told Andy I used to have a lot of kicker stuff back in the 90s. Ex-wife threw that stuff away in 96 and burned my Volkswagen Square back to the ground.
Maybe one day when you're up in the clouds basin, you'll get that shit back, buddy. Your system will be up there, just like and you just bass on, bro, just full tilting it.
It's a shame people do that. It's like almost like they know
I had a chick burn a whole bag of my clothes one time. It was like in middle school. Like we only dated for like a week. Burned a freaking duffel bag full of clothes. Whoa! I was like, red flag.
Right. I can't, man.
Dude, I can't drink the banks, man. There's a few of them that taste halfway okay, but the first 3 sips, once it goes like anywhere, if it's not freezing cold, they're disgusting, in my honest opinion.
I can't. I've never had one of the bangs yet. Those are those energy drinks, right?
Yeah, like the hardcore ones, like that. You might as well just do hardcore drugs at that point. Like I don't know.
Oh God, it's like a old school Four Loko, huh?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Can't. Cake batter for the win. RVH, Bobby. So they really weren't there today? Like, what's going on, RVH? Jeez. I seen you went into the museum and everything. I mean, maybe they just took off for the weekend, until Monday or Tuesday for the show or whatever. They got lives too. They don't just sit there all day.
Touche.
Steve Irby just sitting in his office just thinking of more kicker stuff.
Being that guy, he's like, how else can I change the speaker?
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah. Did you see that I posted it in the Kicker Club? I found it was like a year or so old, that like 30-minute video about the Kicker headquarters documentary thing I posted a while back. And they had an interview of Steve and people like that in it. That was an insane interview. Like there was way more that I saw of the Kicker headquarters, stuff like that, than I saw in any other video yet.
Heck yeah.
Like I was glued to that thing.
I know, it was good. And then I think I seen that. And then there was a part with Steve Irby, like how he talks about where he went from one location to the other to the other.
Yeah.
And they were playing that at the meeting we had about the NDA stuff. And I'm like, I already seen all this. This is good. And all these other people are like, oh, well, and I'm like, yeah, I already seen this. This is a good video. But I didn't really want to watch too much of it. I watched the beginning and like halfway through because I always wanted to do the Kicker tour. I wanted to see everything, and I'm like, I don't want to spoil myself. You know what I mean? Like, I already know what's there. But now it's like they already did that on the Unmasked and this and that, and it's like, well, I'm sure in person is going to be just video. So get my hands on some stuff, because it's pretty cool with all their testing. Like they literally have testing where, I'm sure you've seen it, where they have speakers wired in opposite phase, and then they have like most of the cone gone just so they can test certain things, and so it doesn't make noise. That's crazy. It's
nuts, yeah. And they just leave them in that room just playing too, like the loud room or whatever it is, like on the speaker, just playing the tone, just going at it or whatever. It was insane.
Yeah.
He said Bobby took the day off and Bill at a funeral. Oh, where'd he go? Yeah, I hate to hear that. Steve Irby is in the market for a beer drug, and I can see that. It's an easy thing. Somebody was saying, if I had to pick two people to invite to Rolling Thunder, I've already made the invites, but I would love to have Naveed from Crescendo on. I really would like to interview Naveed and how we got into that stuff, and then Derek Wilson. How about you, Andy?
Heck yeah. I second Big D and the Crescendo guy. I don't know him, but would like to know him. Love those BC 5500s. Shoot, I mean, you said Steve Irby. I'm going to go with that, but that's going to be a tough one. I want to get my buddy Dan from the Stereo Shop on here. I always tell him what I do. He's like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Heck yeah, man. And I just talked to him today, too. I'm like, I got to go. I got my podcast to do. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I mean,
show coming up.
See if he wants to do it next week. We don't have a guest yet.
Cool.
I mean, nobody up yet. So if he wants first dibs, give it to your buddy. I'd love to have you have a guest on.
Awesome. Heck yeah. I mean, we got to have D4L and 25 on here. We got to see their faces, and we'll have it as a 14.4 volt talk. We'll have it officially.
That's actually a great episode, and that's actually an open invitation. If you guys are able to have a phone, laptop, and you have to have headphones. If you would like to have a 4 volt talk episode, contact us. You cannot be like doing this place of stuff. We have to keep it, I don't mind if you curse a little bit, but we can't be, Bobby Gately in it. But
Bobby Gately, man, I seen his live video after all those screenshots and stuff.
Dude, I met both Gately's at Slamology. I had no idea who they were, and they were just humbly awesome experience to me. I had no idea who Bobby Gately was. So I was hanging out at we had the second day they had our team, which is really mainly because of Ramondo, because he has all the Crescendo stuff in it, moved next to the damn sound booth. So I've been trying to scumbag JP into coming and getting a demo from me all day. I'm like, I got AC, I'm right here, come on, let's go. JP finally, he nuked us up. He gets out of the truck, he gets the Sundown guys on. I'm like, JP, I got AC, come get a demo, let's do this. And so at that time, the partner, Bobby's other partner, hopped in the back with Melissa Hall, gave him the demo. Cool experience. Later on, so doing it again, we're talking, and Bobby Gately walks up, and then so he was trying to talk to JP. JP was busy. All I saw was Bobby had like the staff shirt on that he was a judge and all that stuff. I'm like, bro, do you want to get a demo for my rig and all that stuff? And he was like, yeah, dude, come on, let's go. And then I hung out with him for like 25 minutes, soaking up AC, and then we got back out of the truck. And Melissa Hall was like, man, you hung out with Bobby Gately like that? I'm like, That's Gately audio right there. What in the crap was that? Awesome. Yeah, I had no idea.
Hey, they're just normal people like you
Normal
and me,
dudes,
man.
and
They
he was
really
awesome
are.
as crap. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I'm ready to have it. That'd be cool. KS in your Dodge. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's got some pretty cool stuff going on with that. He's got a 5-channel amplifier for that, and KS through the doors, and I forget the sub. I think it was the RT, Comp RT in the back there or something like that.
Sick.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I'm yearning to hear those comp cues that I've got downstairs to go in the 79. Hopefully my Drew Jones box will be done anytime because I'm waiting to. I gotta drop them, put the box in it, and drop it off at Fab. I'm waiting. That's all it's gonna be because I gotta have the box in it so they can make. I have to have a harness bar fabricated because I have racing seats and harnesses now. So you have to have a bar to mount the harnesses to. So I need to have the box in the car so they can have the exact measurements. Because I'm gonna have my whole front of my baffles an acrylic panel, and I'm gonna have the bar actually like be touching the front top piece of the box. It's gonna look friggin' like it's all one piece in like part of the bracing. So my harness bar is gonna be doing my racing harnesses, and it's also gonna be bolted to the front baffle of the box. It's gonna be pretty sick.
Heck yeah, dude. And that's just the 210s or 212s? I forget.
212. The Comp Q12 on the JP95.
Heck yeah, dude.
I haven't decided on door speakers yet. So I think I want to do the QS 6.75s.
Yeah, you might as well stick with the same line.
Yeah.
More expensive, but hey, it's going to be a sound quality vehicle, really, man. I seen C-pillar, not C-pillar, clamshells. Sound quality.
Yeah. I just wanted to sound good. And, I mean, all reality, I think with how tiny that car. I mean, it's tiny. I don't think you really perceive how tiny a '79 Civic is. Like, I mean, tiny. If you and I sit in it, we're gonna be sitting pretty much arm to arm inside of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For like with the box being right there behind you and the port all the way across the top, it's gonna be windy still. Even though it's comp Qs, they're gonna be moving enough to be moving your hair. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna be good.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, RVH, funny story on the Sundown show. I was planning on going also. And then I literally, my Snap-on Tool Expo was that week. I'd already booked the hotel room at the Colorado Springs Resort, all that stuff, and all that stuff, forgot about it. Like I knew it's later on. My idea was it was Sundown show one weekend and my tool show was the next weekend. It was the same weekend, so I ended up missing that one.
Damn.
Yeah, Q-Class Jeep would be tight.
Yeah, he's got. I thought he has the QL7s, 15s, 2 of them on a 2400 KX.
Dude, hanging out with Richard
box,
Clark would be cool. Oh yeah, but yeah, hanging out with Richard Clark would be cool. I love this though, and like experience like I had with like Bobby Gately because you have that cool value of it and hanging out with them and finding out and meeting them and without knowing who they are. I feel like it's a better transaction, like a interaction with somebody, like instead of being like starstruck or anything like that.
Absolutely, you're lucky.
I'm blessed in many ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, 4.8. Yeah, dude, the Gately. Either one, dude. Cool. I mean, coronary is king. So if you don't have room for the 8s, do the 6.5s. If you can do the 8s, I would rock the 8s. The Last Samurai is a great movie. Whoever said anything bad, if you're saying gross about it, man, gross. The Last Samurai Training Day. I think I choose The Last Samurai. I've got to stick with RVH on that one, dude. The Last Samurai is a great film.
No, this has been a good show, man. These 15 minutes flew by.
Yeah,
fast.
it went by pretty quick.
Yeah.
I need to have a test bench. Andy's got a test bench.
Of course, man. That's awesome. They're nice to have, even if you're not doing YouTube like I am. You know, it's just nice. I've got
this idea in my head. Okay, so I want to take like a plastic roll-around cart, like a mechanic roll cart. I want to take and make me a piece of a wood board to cut across it and put on the bottom side of the roll cart, like under the top, like a lunch lady cart. On the bottom side of it, but mounted upside down with a resistor bank, okay? So I can do that if I want to, but I want to have it set up to where I can take and roll this cart out to my truck, hook up amplifiers to my battery bank, and then test them off my battery bank in my truck. Because I think it'd be cool.
You know, you'd almost need those quick connectors where you can leave that on your battery terminal when you're just driving your car.
The terminals I'm having made have 15 input and output, so I just like hook up one up to it and done.
Right. Heck yeah. That'd be cool. The only reason I never used my car was I don't have a mechanical throttle or a cable. Mm-hmm. So at idle, you're not going to get as much power. more than my power supply in my house and sitting at idle. Maybe not a huge.
You don't have to worry about
difference.
the noise in your car.
Yeah, my exhaust is loud. I have no cat, so it's just stinky and loud.
Yeah, I got to see Omegate stuff back in the day, but I was never.
Oh wow.
Back when I was a kid though, man, like when I went to like spring break nationals and all that stuff, like you never got, like if you're at finals or something like that, you're seeing people, do stuff. But like even as a kid, like I never got demos. I never got sat in people's cars and listened to their stuff. It was just a different time back then.
That's crazy. You were just a lot of look, no touch, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even. Yeah, no touches. I don't have a wife, so that's it. Yeah.
I guess I win that one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kayla, she's a tough cookie, man.
Deviant, if you look up, there's a van called the Terminator. Is the Suburban Vega van. My dad actually built. So my dad went Suburban Vega, Crossfire, then Rockford. They actually built this van, the Terminator, and ripped the roof open. Okay, so like this was like when the Strokers first came out. They did some crazy. I don't know the exact details and thing, but so they skipped on some like roof bracing. It was an Astro van, and so they went to the show, and they're doing the SPL burps. The roof literally like the roof skin rips. Okay, so they think they're literally in trouble. This is before the days of internet and forums and all that stuff and all that jazz, and even really cell phones. So like they ripped the roof on this company van. They literally think they're going to be in trouble, right? They're like, we fucked up this van. It's got a ripped roof. We messed up, but the box of them wasn't right, so they leave that show literally thinking they're going to be in trouble, and like literally they know it's like a huge like publicity thing, like the rip the roof open on the van or whatever. Pretty cool shit.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Someone asked if I have a YouTube channel. Kind of, yeah. Kind of. I mean, if you just look up Wide Body 79. It's like Mad Inks or Killboy or something. I forget what.
Oh, you have to send me that link, bro. Come on, man, you're holding out.
I did a YouTube channel going around the swap on the 79 Civic, and then when I just stopped doing progress, I stopped making videos.
Yeah, it's tough,
I was doing Will It Run videos a couple of years ago before they were popular, also, where you drag cars out like it's sat for a long time. But it's kind of funny to see how those things get more popular. That I was cutting out everything that people wanted to see. So I'm like. I took a photo of the car setting where it was at, so then I like load up my trailer and then take it home, and then I'm like, hey, I did this. We'll see if this thing cranks. And I'm like, dude, people want to see you dragging it out of the hole. They want to see you checking for this spark and all that stuff. And but if I was stuck with it, keeping something good. That's
a lot of work, man. That's a very in-depth video. Yeah. Heck yeah, dude. It's tough doing these. I mean, with the podcasts, they're not as bad, because it's more like it's live, it's free will, whatever. Whenever you do a YouTube channel, I don't know. Some of these people, man, they're really dedicated. I mean, if it's your job and you're like how a lot of these guys, it's what they do. It's not so bad. But then
it's kind of bad too, though. It's like I actually get is it Snappy Scott? Yeah, it's Snappy Scott. I don't know. I'll post the link right now, dude. A lot of my videos have thousands of views, bro. But I just quit making content. I gotta go back and delete these comments later because it'll be like stuck for like if I plug my freaking thing. I don't want to do tool reviews. I don't want to do those.
Will it blow up?
Yeah,
$10 tool from Walmart.
Yeah, I've been doing tools for close to part of a decade now. I'm ready for my next big thing. Bobby B did his homework there.
Snap-on Scotty. I like that. It's got a ring to it.
Well, thank you. Boom. Thank you, Devian. That's good kind words. And when it's about time to be wrapping it up, man, I saw Rockford Fosgate demo vehicle outside Run DMC Beach. Oh, wow, that's insane. I got to ride in the Lightning Audio Strike Jetta. They had a Strike Jetta, so it was all Strike, and so it was the front seats. It was the only ones in it. The back seat and all that stuff was like a fiberglass thing. I rode in that to school. I thought it was the coolest kid on the freaking planet. Then I rode in a Panasonic Scion XB, and it wasn't that cool, but I rode in that to school.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby, it's different if you use it for a thing every day, but you can afford it, man. Like, not every box that I sell is $10,000, $5,000, all that stuff, man. There's used, abused, all that stuff. I mean, like, I'm willing to do it, bro. Like, there's
you do like freight shipping and everything, or is it all local?
No, and there's franchise agreements and stuff like that on selling outside of my route as far as big ticket items. Yeah, it's a Dutch name. Yeah, Dutch.
Spreken de Deutschland.
I don't speak Dutch really, or have an accent for that at all. No, I'm like I have Dutch genes. I'm more white trash.
Yeah.
No, let's see. Yeah, I'm telling you, we would do a 14.4 world talk.
Let us know.
I'm not dissing the Scions. I was saying that the Panasonic Scion was not that cool. And the bad part is I've tried to find pictures of both the Jetta. Forever, there was stuff you could still find off my car, audio electronics, stuff like that would be up forever. That for like, if all like first, like I had to search that article from my dad's magazine a while back for for a decade after it was out. You can still go to the website and see the article, so it makes it harder to find this kind of stuff. I can't find pictures of the Jetta for the Lightning Audio or the Scion.
I know, that's what I hate, man. Like before pre-2011, it's really hard to find anything. Like with my first cars, because everything was on the darn flip phones. You thought you'd have them forever, or it's on a permanent. You know what I mean? It's in the photo book. It's tough to just get it.
Yeah, all the photos that I lost to using Photo Bucket too, they got canned. I used to use Photo Bucket, and then like one day you log in, your shit's gone, bro. Just from age.
It's nuts.
Yeah, we do it generally every Friday, unless it's like driving to a big show. We've only missed a couple of them, but yeah, we try to do it every Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, and we're right on that hour mark, man. What you got going on this weekend? You do anything fun or what?
Me, Saturday, hopefully I'm going to do some brakes on Kayla's car. I'm going to have my buddy John help me out do that because she's down to the rotors. Speaking of which, I need rotors too, so... She doesn't really drive the car that much, you know what I mean? I use it more than she does, but it's her car. So it's got to be inspected, fully insured, and drivable. And then everything after that, shoot, Sunday. Not too much. And then Monday is my mom's operation, so hopefully that goes well.
Hopefully it goes well. She's a nice lady, and she's always very supportive.
Thank you. Thanks, man.
Nice.
Yeah, I had fun tonight, man, and thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a fantastic episode. I appreciate everyone's time. It's Rolling Thunder, episode 13. I'm gonna go and end this thing, man.
Yeah, go Steelers.
Everyone, yeah, right. Go Steelers. I'm not a big football guy, but yeah, the sports. Woo!
Sports.
Yeah, I'm talking smack. Yeah. Everyone have a good night. I appreciate everyone's time.